my coffee and my paper. So, alright, we should be good. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. This is Bohippianlife. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in the reselling portion of my channel, I leave links in the description box of most all of my videos. My friends, I'm only human. I do make mistakes. So let me get set up here. Well, I need my glasses. So happy Friday, my friends. If I forgot to mention, today's video is all about the cards, tarot cards and oracle cards. I don't have a lot of time today, but I'm gonna spend as much time as I can. Again, happy Friday. Dave, hello. Good morning to you, my friend. Good morning. How's your morning going? Friday. I know. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. All right. Let's get Dave on the list. You are first. Oh my goodness gracious. If I haven't mentioned, I'm not a professional. Turn the chat or volume down, live chat. Dave, do you have any plans for the weekend? All right. So I'm not sure what is going on. Hopefully my chat is not messed up, but I'm not sure what's going on with the internet, our provider. I don't know what it is. The other day I totally did a reboot and unplugged everything from the wall, and it's still not quite right. We'll just deal with it. We'll just deal with it. I'll try to read the chat on the phone instead of on the laptop, but sometimes it's hard. It's small. Well, that was fast, Dave. 1, 2, 3. I'm using the Enchanted Map Oracle today. I think I used them yesterday as well. I'm not sure. So the Enchanted Map Oracle, they have two meanings. If the card falls in reversed, it's different than in upright position. So the first card you have, Dave, is the Page of Pentacles. It was mermaids. Thank you. I appreciate it. The Page of Pentacles. This card represents you being young at heart. It's that voice inside of you. So yeah, your intuition. It's the voice urging you to follow your destiny. Examine what strengths you possess. Speculate to accumulate. Figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Again, speculate to accumulate. Hope, hello, welcome. I should say welcome back. You are number 2 on the list. Am I happy? Am I happy today? I'm happy every day. I'm a happy camper, my friend. You have the Hermit card, Dave. The Hermit card is a positive energy card. It's a yes. It can also represent a Virgo. It says, take the time to be alone. Look within and find your purpose in life. Bella, hello, welcome. We have not seen you in a long time. Bella, I have just the tarot and the enchanted maps with me today. But I have you on the list as number 3. Dave, you also have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups represents domestic bliss. It says to enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. And it also represents the completion of a cycle that frees you up to start another one. Your oracle for the day is the Dragon's Lair in the upright position. Ashley, hello, welcome. Let's get you on the list as well. You will be number 4. So the Dragon's Lair card says, you have a remarkable internal warning system, and it lets you know when things are not right. This card says you're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you. With that said, Dave, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing you'll be changed forever. So, a life fully lived isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is a greater value in risk-taking than remaining unchallenged. My friend, new territories are waiting to be discovered. Oh my gosh, no, I did not look at them, and I did not have a chance to mention them to Larry either. Yesterday ended up being kind of busy, hectic, but I'm going to write it down again. Thank you for mentioning it, Hope. I appreciate it. Aw, how sweet. I wish that were the case, my friend. I wish that were the case. Super Slav. Hello and welcome. Oh, and we just flew off. Well, it must mean we were having a good time. I wonder, do you know what your broomstick looked like? Not the stick, but the broom itself. Were they wildflowers? Or were they sticks? Tree branches? Do you know? Or was it a plain old corn broom? Is that what they call them? Corn broom? No. Corn broom? Ah. Haha. That would totally be me. That would totally be me. Hope, these are for you, my dear. One. Yours had cobwebs. Mine probably too. I have a DIY on how to make a Dollar Tree, a small hanging up on your wall decoration, a broom from Dollar Tree. And I will take a picture of it and put it in the community tab. Oh, thank you. Ooh. I had so much fun with it. Sister Susan, she has a friend, Idalia, and she makes a joke with Susan when they watch the DIYs and laughs that I like to put a flower on everything. And I never realized that until it was mentioned. And I was like, what? What would I do without my glue gun? Oh my goodness. That pink one, the cordless one, I love it. I love it. Except when I have to charge it. But generally, if I catch it in time, I can still use it if I plug it in. If I don't let it drain it too much. All right, Hope. I'm doing fabulous. Hope, the first card you have is the Knight of Swords. This card, it can represent you, but it generally represents a man, but it doesn't have to be, especially with tarot. You just never know. This person is reliable. This person is dependable. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This knight is very commitment phobic, Hope. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, shnikes. Oh my gosh. All right, time out. If we could rewind, I totally screwed up. So, I just read you the Knight of Pentacles. The first card you have is the Knight of Swords. So, scratch that. For a moment. Oh my goodness gracious. Maybe I should have a cup of coffee. Or at least a swig. So, the first card you have is the Knight of Swords. And what I just said is not it at all. The Knight of Swords. This card comes with a warning. And the warning is for you to be alert and be ready to defend yourself. I have to make sure. Oh my goodness, things are just not working. Are you seeing this? Oh, all right. Be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. Don't let anybody you up, you know what I mean? That is so infuriating when somebody will not let you talk. They maybe because it's a sword, it could be during an argument and you're trying to give your side of it, and the person won't let you. But no, again, this card says be alert and be ready to defend yourself and speak your mind. Now you have the Knight of Pentacles. This may be you. It may be somebody you know. It generally is a male, but it doesn't have to be. The person is reliable. They're dependable. This person will do anything for anybody. The thing is, though, but when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic. Stephen, hello, welcome. Let's put you on the list as well. You are number 5. And you have the 4 of Wands. Everybody has a right to speak their minds. You have the 4 of Wands. This card is a welcome or a celebration. It can represent a family visit. So maybe you're going home or somebody from your family is coming to visit you. Let me make sure I have the proper card and I don't have anything else written on there. So again, 4. It's an activating, it's an applying card. You must apply yourself too. Remember, this is a joyous, happy celebration. It may be, remember, Wands represents days. It can represent the springtime. It's positive. It's a yes. And again, maybe somebody is coming to visit you guys and you just don't even know it. Mystic Rebel, hello, welcome. Lizzie, hello, welcome. Let's get you guys on the list. I love that Mystic Rebel. That is an awesome name. My motorcycle is a rebel. Lizzie, you are number 7, my dear. That's true. That's true. That's a celebration. That's a visit. Oh my gosh, 9 days. How exciting. Hope, your oracle for the day is making a choice in the upright position. She was like, of stinking course, Grandma. All right, let's just see what it says. It says you're faced with a dilemma or a fork in the road, and you must make a conscious choice regarding your next right action. The card says whatever your choice is, you must take responsibility for it, but you need not be afraid. You may not have all the answers right now because the way ahead cannot be known until you've embarked and traveled a few steps. Trust your intuition, ask for a sign from Spirit, and you will be led to the right path. If you remain conscious and aware, your choice... Oh, Sister Susan's calling. Hi, Sister Susan. I hate to hit that you-know-what button, decline, but I have to. Oh, and we also have another Susan here. Susan, hello. We will call her Susan S. How's that? Welcome, my friend. So, and you ask Spirit, and you will be led to the right path. Your choice will be the right one at this time. And remember, life is always about learning. Success lies in choosing consciously, guided by intuition and Spirit. You're welcome. You are welcome, my friend. Oh my gosh. 9 days, Hope. Bella Luna, it is your turn, my friend. I hope you're still here. Yes, but I think that's a different Susan. I think this is a new Susan. So welcome, my friend. And the new Susan, the new Sister Susan, Sister Susan number 2, you are number 8 on the list. Bella. I think the United States has beautiful, beautiful sights to see. So this is for Bella. These cards seem to be hopping for you, my friend. You're already planning your next trip? I want to plan all sorts of trips. I'm always planning trips, but of course, they don't always... They have to coincide with my husband's vacation and that, and I'm not sure how much time he has left. I think, you know what, Hope? I heard Dollywood is closing. They may not be open anymore. Does anybody know if that's true? Is Marsha on here yet? Adventures Unseen. She might get, if I mention her name again, Adventures Unseen may know if Dollywood is closed. So, Adventures Unseen, there's 3 times. Hopefully YouTube notified her that she was mentioned. Dave's like, yep, they closed. Yeah, I thought I got a notification. Maybe they'll reopen. Oh, no. She's like, no. It was all over the news. Idaho. I heard Idaho has a lot of beautiful places to visit, Stephen. So, Dave, I live under a rock. Yep. There's not much room under here, but you guys are all welcome to join the family. Susan, the cards are a free card pull, kind of like a daily horoscope. They're just for fun, but they are Tarot and Oracle. Hermit. That's me. We have the Eight of Wands. Bella Luna. I apologize for taking so much time. The first card you have is the Eight of Wands. One of my favorite cards. I have a lot of them, but yeah. This card represents exciting news and moving projects forward. 8 closer to a 10, which is the completion of a cycle, than the beginning, which is the start of a cycle. This card also represents a speed toward, and it promises assured felicity, which is happiness or well-being. Fast, like well, this is a Halloween deck, so you can't see it, but in our regular tarot deck, the Eight of Wands would be 8 staves flying through the air. And flying is fast. That's what it represents. Swiftness, speed toward, and promises assured felicity. That's a perfect one to start off with, Bella. You have the Six of Swords. This card represents a leveling up card. 6, it's a taken to another level, one step past the halfway point. So, again, things are being taken to another level. There's been a flip in energy. And, oops, make sure we're on the swords. Six of Cups. Oh, I almost did it again. There's been a flip in energy. It represents new horizons and moving on. This card says, but before you go, become a better you. And that this may be an emotional time as well for you. I have stuff written all over the place. If you're new to the channel, this is what I'm reading from my own little book here. And my handwriting is extremely small because I have a larger book down here that I am rewriting into. So anyway, this card says that it might be an emotional time for you right now. It's a leveling up card. And it does represent new horizons and moving on, but that it might be an emotional time as well. Nampa is wine country. Idaho has wine country? We have wine country too. But we're grape country, Welch's. Well, how cool is that? Bella, you also have the Judgment card. I'm just catching up on the chat. I don't want to feel you left out. Bella, this card represents a quick, clear, and permanent change after past or a life lesson learned. And it says, embrace all opportunities coming your way. So, Bella, the cards seem to be saying that you're going through an emotional time right now. You have the Rescue card as your oracle in the reverse position. Are you going through a difficult emotional time right now, Bella? The card says, are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe your love can change someone and miraculously heal this person? Or are you waiting to be rescued? Do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all of your troubles? This card reversed cautions you against romanticizing your situation right now. It says look closely and see reality as it really is, rather than the illusion of how you'd like it to be. It says step back and rescue yourself. Trust that Spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy. That's not surprising. Do I keep freezing? That it keeps freezing? That's not surprising. I apologize, you guys. I really do. I don't understand why. We're all messages. Bella, you're welcome, my friend. And Bella, I have plenty of spots open on my list if you would like another in-depth card reading. That goes for anybody. If anybody in the chat would like a free in-depth reading, it's a whole layout, 10 plus cards. Send me an email. It's somewhere in the chat or in the description box of 99% of all my videos. And I'll get back to you with the information I need. So yeah, anybody, let me know. Bella, if you'd like to get on the list, especially my friend, if you are going through an emotional time, it might be a good time, or a difficult time. It might be a good time to be on to have another reading. Ashley, you are next. Bean, hello, welcome. We are on number 4. New Orleans and Pennsylvania. I would love to go to New Orleans. My grandma went to New Orleans during Mardi Gras. My grandma and my aunt, they were retired. Yepper, they came home with a box full of beads. I could not believe it. But I didn't know about it until years later. When, years later, and she had asked me to come over and help clean out her closet. And I come across this box of beads. And I'm like, Grandma, what is this? She's like, I got them from their beads. I said, where'd you get them? She said, I got them from Mardi Gras. And I almost said, how did you get these? But then I was like, I stopped myself. I was like, I do not want to know. But you guys, this was a larger than a shoebox. It was probably 2 shoeboxes on top of each other and side by side. So 4 shoeboxes size. This box was stuffed full of Mardi Gras beads. Now, I really hope that it was both my grandma's and my aunt's beads together. And not just my grandma's. But these beads, I only have a few left. I like to do DIYs in craft, anybody who's new. And I make wall hangers, wind, whatever you want to call them, these big, huge, we make them out of hula hoops or anything we have. And on the bottom of them, I like to hang the beads, lace, yarn, whatever. And so my grandma had gave them to me to add these beads to my designs. And so it was pretty comical. Every time I could pull out colored beads, I'm like, I don't even want to know how you got these ones, Gram. Yeah, I'll hope. You're just going to have to look it up, my dear. Ashley, these are for you. Let me shuffle one more time. Yep, that's it. Nope. Hope's like, oh no. But actually, what you mentioned belly button. Yep. Nope. Nope. These are plastic beaded necklaces that people throw at you during Mardi Gras. My grandma and my aunt, after they retired, or even before, they had so much fun together. So much fun. So my aunt would have been my my grandma's sister-in-law. She was married to my grandma's brother. So when my great uncle passed away, and then my grandpa passed away, we ended up moving to Texas, where my aunt was, and my grandma's brother who had just passed away. Anyways, Mardi Gras. Marty. No, it's Martigra, maybe? But yep, they were crazy women. They had so much fun. My grandma appeared on The Price is Right one time. I have that shirt somewhere. I don't even know how long they were at Mardi Gras, but I crafted with those beads fast. Ashley, you have the 6 of Cups. What time is it? That's kind of what happens with the shirt, Hope. So Ashley, the first card you have is the 6 of Cups. This card represents a leveling up card, a flip in energy, in that it represents something may have just recently happened. It also represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. It can represent a reunion, maybe bumping into somebody from the past, like maybe somebody you went to school with, elementary school, anything like that, bumping into a pal. It can also represent the rekindle of something from the past. And this doesn't just mean a relationship. Pardon me. It can also represent the rekindle of a project or something you have put off to the side. You also have the Page, so the rekindle of something. You have the Page of Swords. This card represents to withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp, just like a sword. And they can make or break a difficult situation. So, think before you speak. And the least said is really the least mended. You have the 2 of Pentacles. This card is closer to a 1, the beginning of a cycle, than it is a 10, the ending, the completion of a cycle. It represents a need to organize. So it's balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. And more important, my friend, for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. So keep a balance. Oh, did she just figure it out? That's it. Yep, thanks. I appreciate it. What do they say? I'm in uniform, so I have to be careful what I say. King of Pentacles. So Pentacles represents gains, not just money. People are like, well, it's a pentacle, so it represents coins. Well, it does. But abundance and riches is so much more than just coins. So Pentacles is monetary, material, harvest, spiritual, in your heart, in your soul, everywhere. Anywhere you can better your life is a gain. And the King of Pentacles says there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical about it. Yeah, I'm wondering what my uncles and aunt thought about that when they came home from their trip. Maybe I don't want to know. We have your oracle for the day, Ashley, is the Stormfield in reverse. This card says now is not the time to engage in any activity that brings chaos or drama in your life. This kind of storm can be destructive and you'll regret your actions later. Hurtful words will be carried on the wind and bring a tornado of betrayal, anger, and unnecessary angst. So find shelter. This weather will pass and your house will be untouched. So say no to drama. Wait till the storm blows over. Only then will you be heard. Stephen, you are next. What am I missing? Spiritual journey. Hello. Welcome back, my friend. Amanda. Amanda, hello. Welcome. Let's get Amanda on the list. Number 9. Spiritual journey. You are number 10. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody. All right. So, Stephen, number 5. Behave, Hope. So, Amanda, I'm sorry I missed. Oh my goodness, Hope. Yeah, behave, Hope. Amanda, I missed what you said. You had an allergic reaction to something? John, hello. Welcome. Did I already say hi to John? John, hello. Welcome. Here we go. John, if you'd like to be put on the list, let me know. You would be number 11. There's 2 of them. These ones are hopping for you, my friend. I heard allergy testing is horrible. Oh my gosh, I'm just throwing things. I apologize for that. If it doesn't like naturally fall out, I don't feel right grabbing it. Stephen, the first card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, remember, Pentacles represents gains, abundance everywhere. It says get grounded, connect with the earthy side of life, learn to be resourceful, learn to be practical, learn to share with others, attend to your financial affairs. So decrease money going out and bring more money in. The Queen of Pentacles says you are capable of turning your hand to most things, which means, Stephen, if you think of a way that you can make money, you generally do make money at it. I know I will, Hope. It'll be terrible. I'll be like always calling you Hope. And you have mentioned it a couple of times too, and you have the 10 of Wands, Stephen. But I truthfully, Hope, I cannot ever remember what your real name is. Hope always sticks with me. And besides that, I have your name tattooed on my wrist. So, I mean, you can't change your name. I'm just kidding. I do, but I'm just kidding. 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands represents the start of the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. The 10 says that you have shouldered too much. It's time to pass some of it on. And because of passing some of it on, you are going to have fortune, gains, and success. You also have the Page of Wands. This card represents a successful completion, but it's going to take a longer time frame. So the Page's message for you is to conjure your brilliance. Burst out, be proud, be active and creative. So a successful longer time frame. The example I give is if you choose a career, but you have to go to college for a few years before you can be successful. Longer, but successful. Your oracle for the day is the sad embrace in the upright position. And in the upright position, this card says, you may be entering a period where loss is a theme. Perhaps you're having to let go of a cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may be for your highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. Now, relationships based on faulty foundations, my friend, are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises, along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions, for tears are like healing rain that can restore life to a parched inner landscape. Growth is always assured. So whatever the loss and however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you may soon see what beauty lies ahead. But you also have another oracle, the ghost lands in reverse. So if multiples fall, they are important. So when this card is in reverse, it's a sign that you're wandering in an emotional or intellectual place with no real substance. There is no point longing for that which has already gone or hasn't happened yet. Maybe you've created a fantasy of the good old days or some elusive utopian destination that lies somewhere in the future when this or that happens to make things better. My friend, live one day at a time. Each day is a new beginning filled with truth and beauty. Stay away from the ghost lands of the past and future. Avoid nostalgia and longing for something better. Find joy in what is present in your life today. So live in the here and the now, not in yesterday or tomorrow. You are welcome, my friend. You are welcome. And I hope you come back. Again, I'll be back Monday. So happy Friday. Yay, my friends. Tishay, hello. Welcome. Let's get you on the list. Mystic Rebel, if you are still here, it is your time. It is your turn. Behind my cup. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold on. Making a mess. I didn't realize you guys could see that. I don't put sugar in my coffee, but it was perfect for my coffee bar. Oops. My daughter gave me this. This one here, when she got married, they used these for their place settings at the tables. So it's just something I made. I found it somewhere on social media. All right, Mystic Rebel, your turn. Did I miss something, Hope? All right, so this is for Mystic Rebel. Oops. Are you talking to me, Hope? I might not be the best influence on people. Well, I would love to have you in the family, my dear. Just remember, I may not be the best influence. Mystic Rebel. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. Mystic Rebel, the first card you have is the Chariot card. This represents that you have been on a plateau recently. But it represents victory and finally forward movement, and that you should take the road less traveled. Let's see what else I have. So yes, it represents finally forward movement, and for you to take the road less traveled. What? Oh my goodness gracious! What that means is, if everybody is going this way for opportunities, you should go the other way. There will be more opportunities, and there will be more doors open for you, the fearless, taking the road less traveled. Oh, you have a new medicine, Amanda. That could be it. Oh, yesterday was your mom's birthday. Did you get to talk to her? Hope, you should, if, so just so that you understand, Hope, it is totally different riding a motorcycle than it is a bicycle. It's, but it's a balance thing, too. So, and not being afraid of it. So if you can ride a regular bicycle, it'll be easier to learn how to ride a motorcycle. Michael, hello, welcome. Let me put you on the list. It'll be number 12. And I need to keep moving here. You have the Nine of Swords, Mystic Rebel. The Nine of Swords represents the 9 steps of grieving. Each sword is a step that we all have to go through. The good thing about this is it's a resting phase, super close to a 10, which is the completion of a cycle. Now remember, everybody grieves. There's nothing we can do about it. But everybody grieves differently and for a different reason. So remember, it can be from failure, despair, death, miscarriage, deception, anything. You have the King of Swords. The King of Swords represents don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So you have been warned. Keep your guard up. And your oracle for the day is the Compass in reverse, Mystic Rebel. And in reverse, this card says, whoopsies. It doesn't say whoopsies. Don't believe that. It says, what is your higher power right now? Whatever you constantly focus on long enough, that becomes your higher power. So if you worry about financial insecurity, materialism is your idol. If you obsess over a relationship, that is your God. If you're concerned about your weight or your looks or your status, you've lost your personal power and your way. Nothing but spirit can be your guiding force. You'll never truly find what you seek if these worries and distractions are your constant focus. Surrender and shift your compass. Be still. Oops. Oh my gosh. Be still and watch as the needle points to true north. Align yourself and you'll easily find your way back to where you're meant to be. Lizzie, you are next. Clementine? What happened? Who? That's the name of my bike, Clementine. Oh, no, Rebel. Rebel, gotcha. I was like, who's Clementine? We have a Clementine in here? Lizzie, you are next. I'm a little bit slow, but I got it. Don't worry, I caught on. So we need an oracle for Lizzie. There better not be. The place gets sprayed for that stuff. I don't want none. No spiders. All right, Lizzie. Stay put here. Whoops, why did I do that? The first card you have is the Knight of Swords. I'm fussing with this book and I'm not even using it. The Knight of Swords represents for you to be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. That's super important. You must be allowed to speak. Oh, this is backwards. Speak your mind. There we go. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles is gains. Pentacles, the 9 represents that there is plenty in all things. Remember, there may be a price to pay for these, but there's no thrill in the lack of risk. Take a chance. The High Priestess, a major arcana. This is a yes card, Lizzie. It's positive. And the High Priestess represents change. Change you didn't realize. And it also represents our intuition, which is gut feeling. And the future is yet unrevealed. So the future is wide open for you, my dear. The possibilities are endless. Your oracle for the day is the Commitment card in reverse. And this card says you may be walking into a commitment or a contract you will later regret. This is not a good time to sign agreements or make any choices that will tie you up for a long period. If you're in a relationship, you may not receive the commitment you desire. Don't despair, for something much better awaits you. Now is also the time for agreements to be broken. Remember, rejection is God's protection. What hurts you now leads to wisdom later. Susan S., if you are still here, my friend, it is your turn. You are welcome, my friend. You are welcome. You too, and I will see you Monday. Don't be afraid to take chances, my friend. That's what life's all about. Having fun. Finding out what you like, what you don't like, what you want, what you won't like, what you don't want. Daniel, hello, welcome. I must be missing chat or something. All right, Susan S. Let's put Daniel on the list. You are number 13. And the last one. Daniel, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? It left. No. Hope that's because you didn't get rid of that nest. Amanda, you are next, my friend. Yeah, she had a video on it. They should pay rent. I agree. I've come across a post on social media that said something like, what if the change you find in between your couch cushions is from the spiders paying rent? Something like that. It makes you wonder. Gregory, hello, welcome. Oh, of course, my friend, of course. Susan, the first card you have is the Two of Cups. This card represents a relationship. It's a positive card. It's a yes card. It's our heart. Cups are our emotions. So again, this is everything positive and yes. This relationship represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. Concord is an agreement. And also, that which nature has sanctified. It is that positive. So many of us wish that, so many wish to have this type of a relationship. You have a major arcana card. This is the Devil card. It's not a negative card. So many people are like, oh no, it's so negative, but it's not. It represents that you are avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. So it means you're avoiding things that you're afraid of. Lots of people won't do something they've never done before because they're afraid of it. They're like, oh no, I've never done that. But they won't try. So stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear and just do it. You can do it. Also, this card can represent that if you keep wanting, it says keep wanting, and you will always be in need. You also have the Three of Cups, Susan. The Three of Cups represents an engagement. It's a celebration. It can be a wedding. It's joyous. And it represents a successful completion and that you should go for it. Your oracle card for the day is the Metamorphosis in the upright position. The change. Oh my gosh, you cracked me up. Okay, so upright, this card says that butterflies earn wings through great effort. Change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. For you to transform from one form to another, you need to let go of a part of you. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just like a snake sheds its skin, or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, my friend, you're required to release old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but my friend, you'll love what you become. Amanda, it is your turn. Say, is it arigato? Is that how you say it? Arigato? Well, that's cool. Does it have a sign we can tattoo on us? That's the word for thank you? Amanda, you have 4 cards. Arigato. Okay. I appreciate that. I'll use it. Amanda, the first card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles says, get grounded. Connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful, practical, and share with others. Oopsies, I have it upside down. Attend to your financial affairs. So decrease money going out and bring more money in. This card says you are capable of turning your hand to most things, so that you can make money when you think of it. When you think of a way, you generally do. You have the Two of Cups. This represents a relationship, a positive one. This relationship represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, and union, and concord. Concord is an agreement. Also, this card represents that which nature has sanctified. It is so that positive and that good. You have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is reliable, dependable, but when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This Knight is very commitment phobic. You have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles represents balance, dedication, flexibility, adaptability. And remember, for everything you do, Amanda, ensure someone else does something as well. So keep a balance. Your oracle for the day is the Magic Stream in the upright position. Upright, this card says, every experience you have has its own life story. It has a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. There's danger in seeing things as separate events from one another, since they are in fact all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. When you remember you're part of a fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. So allow magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. My friend, your success will benefit many. You also have the Heal the Ouch in the reverse position. This message is urging you to make amends for any harm you've done to another. Appraise yourself honestly. How have you been selfish, greedy, or inconsiderate of others? Have you harbored resentment toward those who have harmed you in the past? Practice deep and radical forgiveness. In order to be free, To know healing, you must surrender your old hurts and begin anew. Forgiving yourself and loving yourself is important as well. Be humble and be willing to admit your weaknesses. Know the imperfections of the human personality. Walk tall as you take the path of the shaman, the wise elder who is willing to go into the shadows to bring healing light to old wounds. This is true. Spiritual journey, you are next, my friend. Amanda, just make sure you use the time with your doctor, because you never get enough time, one-on-one personal time with your doctor. Make sure you use it wisely. So if they're like, is there anything you'd like to talk about? Any concerns? Make sure you let them know everything. Spiritual journey. One more good shuffle. And we'll see what the cards have for you, my friend. That's right. And if they don't listen to you, just to ask, get a hold of any one of us, Amanda. We'll get you. We'll get them taken care of. Oh, okay. It's a good thing we already did your cards. Best of vibes. I used to take my grandma to the VA hospital too. They took very, very good care of her. Spiritual journey. The first card you have is the Temperance card. One of the most positive cards to receive in the deck. It's a major arcana. It's a yes card. Again, positive. And it can represent a Sagittarius. And it also represents change and going for it if the time is right. And only if the time is right. The next card you have is the Three of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles is a GAINZ card. It's not just coins and money. It's everywhere. The 3 represents apprenticeship and cooperation. So the 3 is an apprentice, the 8 is a journeyman, and the 10 is the master. This card represents the start of learning experience, the beginning of something. But also, this is a yes card. So if you've been putting applications or resumes or anything like that in, this card is a good indication that you will be chosen, you will be picked. You have the King of Pentacles, another one that represents abundance and gains everywhere, material, harvest, monetary. It says there are opportunities out there, but you just need to be practical. So what that means is just stay within your know-how. Unless, of course, you're willing to expand that. Your oracle for the day is the Commitment card in the upright position. And it says that partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and very powerful. This card indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. My friend, at the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some way, shape, or form. You must, however, be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Remember, others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Your partnership with Spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. Tishay, you are next. And you get good, good medical care, hope. Not like mediocre care. I don't know how to say that. That sounds so horrible. Tishay, you are next, my friend. Anna, hello, welcome. Basic care. Of course, that's probably the general feeling with everybody and their healthcare providers, truthfully. Depends on who you get. And she had a good experience. Tishay, the first card you have is a major arcana, the Judgment card. Oh, my friend, you have 3 major arcanas. Again, a Judgment card. This card represents a quick, clear, and permanent change after past and life lessons learned. So, my friend, whatever you just went through, congratulations on getting through it. It's a positive card because it's a permanent change now. And it says to embrace all opportunities coming your way. Good, good. You also have the Strength card, a major arcana. This card represents through inner strength. It is also a positive and a yes card. It represents be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. Remember, power, courage, and being generous. All this is through inner strength. You also have the Hanged Man card. This card represents that the choices you have made have put yourself where you're at in this situation. But the card represents patience, circumspection, wisdom, trials, sacrifices. This card, more importantly, wants you to know that these delays, well, they can be fun delays and fun obstacles that waylay you for good reason. So no matter whether this is a positive or negative situation you're in, there are fun things that waylay you for good reason as well. Your oracle for the day is the Deep Freeze in the reverse position. If I've forgotten anybody, hello, welcome, my friends. Um, 111, hello, welcome. In reverse, this card says, nothing you can do right now will amount to anything substantial, no matter how much you try, push, manipulate, or cajole. Life wants you to take a break. You need to do this now, lest you become exhausted and be forced to rest. What you need will be there for you when you emerge in the springtime. For now, winter has its own ideas for you. Wait for signs of spring. I like that card. I'll take that card. I am a hibernator when it comes to winter. Unless we are in snowmobile season and we have enough snow to ride. Michael, it is your time. Your turn. So your name is pronounced Aniket. Aniket. Okay, so next is Michael. Ani Cat. I like your name. It's adorable. There's a romantic novel called The Purple Heart. Yes, take time to recharge and rest, Tishay. Super important. You are more important than anything. In the wintertime when it's snowmobile season, Hope. All right, Michael. 1, 2, 3. If you're gonna drive it, yes, you have to. The machine has to be licensed, insured, all of that. But if you're a rider, no, you don't need to. We totally would. We totally would. But the trails are well mapped and marked. So we'll be good. We'd be good. All right, Michael, the first card you have is the World card, a major arcana. It's positive, it's a yes card, and it represents a slow, successful completion. Slow, because the world spins slow, not fast. But the most important, it is a yes, and it represents successful completion. Yes, absolutely. We have the Page of Wands. This card represents a successful completion, but it's going to take a longer time frame. This message from the page is for you to conjure your brilliance. Burst out and be proud, be active, and be creative, Michael. So a longer time frame, successful. The example I use is you may have chosen a career that you have to go to college for so many years. Successful, but longer. Correct. But that's a great way to warm up. A little bit of bourbon in the hot tub afterwards. Michael, you have a major arcana, the Lover's card. This also is a yes card, and it's positive. It can represent a Gemini. And it says, be open and transparent. Nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability or weakness. Nothing should be held back, especially when it comes to this card. Your oracle for the day is the slow and steady in the upright position. And upright, this card says, remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a slower pace allows you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life, so savor them. Daniel, you are next. We're doing pretty good. Huh. They do. Hope, that's interesting. Jennifer, hello, welcome. I have a card that flipped. A couple of them. Duh. Hope's like, nope, that's just my brain. That's what I thought. And Anika, did I say I said your name wrong again. Oh my gosh, I need to have it written down. Aniket. Aniket, right? Oh my gosh, will you put it in there again? Aniket. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Janika, hello, welcome. Annie Kate. With an E. Annie Kate. All right. So, Daniel, the first card you have is the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands represents a resting phase. And it says you should surround yourself with reliable support. Draw upon your experiences to gain well-deserved territory. So while you are in this resting phase, surround yourself with people you trust, you know, who have your back, even when you're not there. You have the Five of Pentacles. This is a halfway point, and it's a calling card for you to put boundaries in place. And boundaries are not walls to keep people out, Daniel. They are doors to keep you safe. This card represents monetary, material, or relationship trouble. Again, it's a halfway point. You see others have what you don't, and it all beckons you, Daniel. Sometimes we must experience this feeling to strive for a better life and set off on that hard road of ambition. Again, it's a calling card for you to put boundaries in place. You have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords says to withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp, and they can make or break a difficult situation. So think before you speak. Your oracle for the day is the Stuck in the Mud card, reversed. And it's a reminder that you're stuck due to your obstinate desire to get what you want, when and how you want it. Perhaps it's uncomfortable to admit that the course of action you've chosen for yourself isn't right for you now. Even so, you have a choice. You can struggle in the mud and get nowhere, or take a moment to observe where you are. Then step out, wash the dirt away, dry off, and find other things to do. A much better adventure awaits you. You'll know when it's time to embark upon it. Chelsea. That's right. And I love the name Chelsea, too. I think it's adorable. Chelsea. So that was for Daniel. Who do we have here still? Annie Kate? It is your turn, my friend. Chelsea or Chelsea? Chelsea? Yes, Daniel, that was it, my friend. Thank you for being here. Oh, I thought a card flipped. I really appreciate your patience. Oh my gosh, what did you have? Oh, darn. Oh, it was just, I just finished it. What were they? Ah. Oh my gosh, you're going to have to go back when the video uploads. We are at an hour and 25 minutes, so you are probably at an hour and 20 minutes, Daniel. That's very good advice, Amanda. Yeah, like a Benadryl. Curious. There we go. Annie Kate, the first card you have is the Hierophant, a major arcana. You are welcome, my friend. You are welcome. Thank you for being here. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. And it says that you should seek wisdom from someone you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. So you literally know this person. This person's been there, done that, and they probably got a t-shirt for all their trouble. So again, talk to them. They'll steer you in the right direction. And if nothing else, they're at least a good shoulder to cry on or a good ear for listening. And again, they won't gossip. Yeah, Benadryl is an allergy medicine. Major Arcana, you have the Strength card. Second one, this is a positive. It's a yes. It represents power, courage, and being generous through inner strength. It says, be like the trees, strong but bendable. Stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain composure. You have the Nine of Cups. You must have a red carpet. Oh my goodness, I've seen those videos. The Nine of Cups. Have you seen those videos where somebody walks up to a random person walking on the sidewalk and they roll out a red carpet to see how they do the red carpet walk? Oh my gosh, I laugh every time. I'll watch every single one. I'm a sucker for it. Clickbait. Nine of Cups. This card represents abundance, being pleased with yourself. This card represents that you probably surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. This card says you can have all you desire if you wish and vision a better life. This card represents contentment and happiness are the rewards of a dedication to a purpose. You also have the Temperance card, a major arcana, one of the most positive and powerful cards you can get in a deck. It represents change and to go for it when the time is right. Annie Kate, your first oracle card for the day is the Sacred Pool in the reverse position. In reverse, this card says it can be difficult to overcome denial when there is a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped, wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial is the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the stillness of the sacred pool, it keeps you in denial. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Such vain effort leads to a tedious, boring existence. Take a risk. Shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage, my friend. Remember, you have a responsibility not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you. Courage is not the absence of fear, my friend. Accept the discomfort of seeing with clear eyes and you'll soon find that wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life. Take that leap of faith. Oh, you have another one. I forgot. A second oracle, upright. It's the home card. In this card invites you. It's an invitation to experience what it's like to be secure in your own skin, to live comfortably no matter what is happening around you. It's time for you to open your eyes to your tribe of like-minded people, or one special person who makes you feel like you've come home. Home is love, and love really is all around you now. Whatever your inquiry, Annie Kate, you are where you're meant to be and will reap great benefits by staying on this path regardless of where it leads. Home will always be with you. It is, after all, where the heart is. A tea of pot. What? Don't do that. It's probably not good. I've watched that movie. Trying to think of what it's called. Janika? Absolutely. No, I was thinking of, I think it's a Pineapple Express or something like that. Is that the one? I don't know. I don't remember. Where the grandma finds the tea in the bedroom and brews a pot of tea. Aw, thank you, Annie Kate. And I hope you have the best weekend ever. All right, Janika. Zing. Welcome, my friend. Let's get you on the list. We do need to arrange you coming to visit me. I agree. And I will. What? Hope. You're messing with me, right? I'm not a tea drinker. I don't know if it's yummy tea. Is Pineapple Express the one where the dude had his eyelids tattooed like they were open? I laughed so hard. Laughed so stinking hard when I saw that. It was too much. I don't know if that's the same movie. So, Janika. I watch it over and over. It's comical. You have the Hierophant, a major arcana. It's a positive card. It's a yes card if you have any questions. So again, it's positive and yes. It says to seek wisdom. It can also represent a Taurus. It says seek wisdom from somebody you know with knowledge and experience. They reveal the sacred. This just popped up for someone else. What it means is this person, you personally know them. They've been there, done that. They've experienced it all. And they reveal the sacred. So you can go to them, talk to them. They'll steer you in the right direction. And more important, they're not going to gossip about what you talk about. You have the Justice card that says it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. Especially no knee-jerk reactions to solve problems. Because it is in this time that we are only making decisions to solve problems, to get us out of that immediate problem, immediate pain or situation. and we're not thinking about the future. The next card you have is the Fool card, a major arcana. This card represents a way to find a beginning at the end. So it represents that you are on an unexpected journey and that you need to follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. So even if this is an ending for you, it's a way to find a new beginning. Well, that don't fit. There we go. Your oracle for the day, Janika, is the deep freeze in the upright position. And upright, this card says, the cold winter beckons you to slow down. Put a freeze on things that are not yet ready to bloom. It's time for regeneration and hibernation. Forego ambitious activity. What's called for is a pregnant pause. It allows ideas to gestate, projects to shift and change, relationships to go through a dreamy state of being, not going anywhere and not needing to. This is also a time to put all your arguments on ice. Nothing beneficial will come from any of them. Self-care is the most important activity right now. So reflect, get a massage, read a good book, rest, and dream. My friend, I hope that helps. So if anybody wants an in-depth card reading, that is a whole layout, 10 plus cards. I apologize. Send me an email. I will get back to you with the information I need. Again, these are free if anybody's interested. Zing. We have time, Zing, if you would like a card. We were fed mixed with chai or usually chocolate milk. Chamomile with honey or sweetgrass. I just am not a tea person. I knew it was a smudge thing. I had no clue you could make tea out of it. I'm looking it up too. Zing says, I'm your next victim. Let me have it. Dave says, just the grass, please. Oh my goodness. Are you talking about the left-handed cigarettes, Dave? The wacky tobacco? The devil's lettuce? Dave. Let me put my email in here for you real quick, Janika. And that goes for anybody. Anybody who's interested in a free, in-depth card reading, send me a message. I will totally get back to you. Oh my goodness. That would be a good use for it. Hopefully you're talking about pain-wise, not packing the holes with it. Yeah, no thank you on the bullet holes. My gosh, Dave. I thought bursitis sucked. Of course, we all know Dave is ex-military, and thankful that he is even here today. So yeah, we all thank you for your service, and I hope I hope you're not in too much pain, my friend, at all. It's horrible. When people say, oh my gosh, I feel for you, or I know how you feel, no, I don't, but I do send the best of vibes that your evenings are painless and that you can sleep well. Zing. Are you ready, my friend? The first card you have is the Nine of Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles is an abundance card. It represents gains everywhere. Monetary, material, harvest. So if you ask Dave, that's awesome. No, just kidding. Everywhere. Nine of Pentacles. It represents plenty in all things. There may be a price, though. Just remember, there is no thrill in the lack of risk. You also have the Hanged Man card, Major Arcana. This card represents that the decisions you have made have put you in the situation you're in. It represents circumspection, wisdom, trials, sacrifice, patience, waiting, and delays. More importantly, Zing, this card wants you to know that even though, no matter what the position is that you're in, remember that there can be fun obstacles and fun things that delay you for a good reason. You also have the Emperor card, another major arcana. This is a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents a fatherly figure. And this fatherly figure's advice is for you to maintain your boundaries. And again, remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. So, maintain your boundaries, but exercise your authority. It can also represent an Aries. It is a scary profession. I agree with you. Your oracle for the day is the Into the Unknown reverse. Reversed, it says inexperience plus overconfidence can lead you into a dangerous situation you're not prepared for. Always remember, wisdom comes from experience. Keep an open mind and enter this part of your journey with alert eyes. Don't assume you know this territory. You may not recognize what is hidden by camouflage. This is not a time for careless adventure, my friend. So, if you are thinking of something, an adventure, a job opportunity, anything like that, make sure you do your homework. It's super important. Did I miss anybody? Zing, you are welcome. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being patient. And don't forget, I'll put my email again in the chat. If anybody wants an in-depth card reading, I am here for you. They are free. Oops. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to type. Let me make sure it's right. Okay, it is. Hope, thank you. Chelsea, thank you, my dear. I love your name. I don't see how you couldn't have PT. I couldn't. Yeah. One would most definitely have PTSD, especially being shot 8 times. One time would stress somebody out. Chelsea. That's how my oldest son would say it. That's how he always said his sister's name, her Cassandra. He would always call her Cassie, but he would say Cassie. Chelsea Bellamitri. Is that how you say it? No. Chelsea Bellamitri. Yeah, that's crazy. Uh, well, it is, truthfully, if you think about it, because just one could be worse. Horrible. One is enough, correct. You guys, I think I made it to the end of the list. I have PTSD from what I went through. So, you going through what you went through? Oh, yeah. That's for sure. Daniel Williams. Hello, my friend. Welcome. Aw, thank you, Janika. I appreciate it. Daniel, I have a couple minutes before I end our sleepover at Grandma's. You sound like my grandkids. Oh my gosh. How funny. Saxy Butler, hello, welcome. Daniel, I'm doing good. How are you, my friend? How are you? All right, let's pull you some cards and see if we can get some for Saxy Butler in as well. 1, 2. So these are for Daniel Williams. 1, 2, 3. You actually could be an 80-year-old man. But that would be some serious editing on you and Wayne. But hope, as long as you have the same attitude, even if you are an 80-year-old man, we're good with that. We don't care. I don't have cats. I don't have cats. You want to know who my assistant is? Come here, girlfriend. Come here, girlfriend. This is my assistant. Boss. I mean, she's my boss. Come here. Come say hi. Hi. Oh, you're up here higher. Yeah, there you go. Oh, get a hug. Yeah, I love you too. This is my boss. My faithful assistant, Lagertha. Lagertha. She's the best. So I am a crazy dog mom with a card fetish. I'm actually a reselling grandma. Oh, give me a big hug. Is it a lazy day for you? She was doing this all morning. She's... Are you done? She drooled. You're so gross. She drooled all over me. That's so gross. Yes, you are. Okay, let's get this going. This is for Daniel. The first card you have is the Fool card. It represents that this card represents finding a beginning at the end. She is so worth the hair and slobber. She is. I agree. It represents that you are on an unexpected journey, Daniel, and that you should follow your path. Don't be held back by people who say you're a dreamer. And more importantly, remember, miraculous inventions were created by people labeled as fools. 7 of Pentacles. Pentacles is an abundance, a GAINZ card, and it represents a shift in perspective, long-term success, working or studying hard. This card represents waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen, a pause to appreciate and to decide whether to continue as is or adjust your strategy. You also have the Three of Swords. This card represents petty conflict and that grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as mediator or it's just going to get worse. Your oracle for the day is the Intentions reversed. This card says, are you clear about your intentions or are you in a foggy state of denial about your true motives or ambitions? It's time to step back and gain perspective and clarity about your direction. So check your motives and ask if they are sincere. Are you pursuing some goal blindly without asking its cost? Good intentions are being misinterpreted. Now is the time for self-evaluation and self-nurturing. You will benefit greatly if you take time out to regroup. What did I miss? Daniel, you are welcome. Oh my gosh, I can't remember who else it was. Who else was in here? Oh, Saxy Butler. I'll try. I'm going to end up losing you guys. But my friends, if you like this type of content, please give my video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you in the family. Most important, I hope you have the best weekend ever. You have the Knight of Cups. This card represents a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. You have the Five of Swords. This card says stop being defensive. There will never be any... there will never be a resolution to conflict as long as you put too much emphasis on being defensive. And be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. Saxy Butler, you have the Temperance as a major arcana. It's positive. It's a yes. And it represents change and to go for it when the time is right. And only when the time is right. And that's all I have time for today. Send me an email. I'll be happy to do a reading for you guys. I hope you have the best weekend ever. And I'll see you in the next video. You guys are the best. Thank you.